Dear Santa, I want you to make everyone else tiny. I want to stay big for Christmas.
Jason, what are you working on?
Nothing. This is my letter to Santa. Eyes away.
I don't like the vibes I'm getting from this letter.
You might find out what it says later.
That you're doing on purpose, sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you, pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
That's right. It's Christmas Eve, everybody.
Whoa.
Welcome in. Later with Jason Suel. So glad that you are tuned in. Christmas.
Spending Christmas Eve with us.
Did you like that little?
Snow. We're making it snow.
We are making it snow.
Christmas snow.
You know, I was referring to this earlier, but we've got some new technology now.
For Christmas?
Yeah, Shrink-O-Vision. We can shrink down folks, and in fact,
how does it work?
Well, it's a spin. Check this out. It's a spin on Elf on a Shelf. We're calling it Band on a Desk. You ready?
Wait.
Feast your eyes right over here.
Wait, what's it called?
I'm gonna hit. It's called Band on a Desk.
It doesn't even rhyme.
Check it out. Look at that. Look at that. Hey guys.
They're so small.
Hey guys. Yeah.
It's like a tiny desk concert, but a tiny band. Maybe like a large desk concert.
It's Band on a Desk. I know, as I described earlier.
That's a working title.
Oh well, I'm only on TV 6 days a week, but thank you.
You think they got the technology to like shrink the ego down a little bit?
They're working on that for next season, I think. Yeah.
Well, I want to try.
You want to try this?
Yeah.
You want a small bow?
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
I don't know if the world's ready for it. Here we go.
Whoa!
Whoa!
This is crazy, Jason!
Look at you!
This microphone!
Yeah.
It's huge!
Yes! This Shrink-O-Vision works. This is awesome.
Wow!
How does it feel down there, Bo?
I mean, small, I guess.
Yeah.
We should get the band to play us like a little ditty, and yeah, we should just do little jokes and little bites.
You know, I'm
food
already sick of your voice. I'm just gonna go ahead and mute that for a second. We do have a great show lined up for you. Dan Robinson joining us in the hot seat tonight, plus our very own Later Band is going to be our musical guest, and we've got Chef Haley, who you might know from a Netflix baking show. She's going to be here with all the baked goods, all that fun coming your way. What do you think, Bo?
Not cool, Jason. Not cool.
Well, it's all wrapped up in our show. Come back. We got all the fun happening later. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Down here at the interview desk, we've got Dan Robinson, Fayetteville Public Television. Dan, you're one of my favorite people. Always great to have you down here chatting with me.
Thanks, Jason. You're one of my favorite people, too.
And it's because of Fayetteville Public Television that we even have a show.
That's right.
So talk to us about the space, what you do here, and your passion behind that.
So Fayetteville Public Television is a resource here in Fayetteville that offers classes in video production, equipment to produce the video, and then whatever you produce, we put on Cox 218, ATTU Verse 99, Ozarks Go 44, and YouTube Live. So you have the opportunity to learn how to make videos. You can make videos, and we will get them to an audience.
And what I love about it is it's an all-encompassing thing. Let's just say you have the inkling of a passion to make something. You come in, take a few classes, you can create something, and then your creation goes out there to grow your audience.
That's right.
Right?
And we start you from the beginning. If you know nothing about any of it, we have a basic content creation class where it's just like, here's the journey you're about to go on.
Yeah.
And then we'll show you how to use cameras. We'll show you how to edit in either DaVinci Resolve or Adobe Premiere Pro. And then we have editing bays available so that you can come in and you can work on your project, but we're right around the corner, and we're happy to pop in and answer a question. So it's really just about having the opportunity to produce video without the obstacles of cost or censorship.
I love that.
And cost is the big one, right?
Right,
I mean, it's
huge.
like you got to buy gear and you got to buy software and all this stuff. We've got all that stuff here so that you can explore that territory before you invest in it.
What if somebody wants to film something outside of the studio? Because I know the studio, obviously, you've got the lights, you've got the set, you've got all of the sound engineering happening.
Yep.
But can people like rent equipment? How does that work?
You check it out like a library book.
Okay.
So yes, residents of Washington and Benton County can come in, and we have cameras that you can check out and take to go. We've got basic cameras that are super easy to use. We have advanced cameras that are a little more fancy that give you some more capabilities. And we've got a cinematic rig where if you want to like change lenses and follow focus and use a dolly, you know, like a slider.
A dolly shot, yeah, of course.
I mean, we've got those tools too. So anything from covering a meeting to shooting a short film, we can facilitate.
Let's talk about maybe some of your favorite things, projects that you've been a part of or that the station has been a part of, other than Later with Jason Suel. I know that's obviously number one, but you've got so many other things to celebrate and talk about. Fill us in on what have been some of your kind of pleasures to work on.
Absolutely. It's been amazing to watch people see the example of Later, which was kind of my vision from the beginning was we're going to put the seed in the tip jar. They're going to see what we're doing, and people have literally come in and said, I want to do what Jason's doing.
Right.
So that's how the Wendy Love Edge show was born.
Yeah.
That's how the Black Label show was born. We saw all these different shows come out of that. But then here at FPTV, we produce Fayette Tunes.
Yes.
And that's really close to my heart.
It is something that kind of was there, and then it went away for a bit, and now it's back in full force.
That's right. So back in the day, I started the show, and then we kind of stopped. And then through the pandemic, it was super clear that we needed to get local bands in front of local audiences. But having the opportunity to celebrate local bands is really exciting in this great environment where we have moving lights and smoke machines, and it feels like a club, but you can check out local bands before you go see them at a venue.
Yes.
There's just the opportunity to raise the exposure for local bands.
And you can add effects too. Watching a couple videos that have like some cool effects with them as well.
That's
so I think that's really unique and cool that you offer that here.
So it's just celebrating the local culture. We have just had so much fun. I mean, this is my 10th year here.
Wow, okay.
And we've watched NWA grow. We've watched the arts scene here develop. We've watched the culinary scene here develop. And it's the thing I love the most about FPTV is having the opportunity to see these things and be like, let's celebrate you.
Right.
And without the obstacle of having to worry about budgets or anything like that. It's like, this is something that the city supports that provides a window into the culture of Fayetteville and Northwest Arkansas.
Something that's really on the cusp of a lot of people's mind right now is podcasting. And I know you have a podcast opportunity. I know we focus a lot on kind of visual things, but you got a podcast booth as well. Talk to us about that.
That's right. So we converted our third edit bay into a podcast booth with a great camera on a boom arm and the podcast mic, and you just get that full vibe. So you can do a video podcast, and we're happy to host organizations like the Arkansas Cinema Society produces their podcast here.
That's very cool.
So yes, the podcasting, again, when you want to check out podcasting and you don't want to have to go buy $1,000 worth of gear, you can come here, test it out, get your groove on, figure out what you need and what you like, and then you can take off with your own project.
And when I was a kid, I have to say, it was me running around in the backyard with a big old camcorder on my shoulder, making home movies or whatever, and now I'm here and I don't have to worry about lugging that camera around with me because you have everything at the studio. So I know we've talked about outside of the studio, we talked about the podcast booth, but But what an amazing space this is. Can you talk to us about it? Because you've made a lot of upgrades in here over the years as well.
It's true. The city has been incredibly supportive. Getting the green cyc wall in here that was actually legit with no corners just totally changed the way we were able to make things look. And in 2020, we got an all-new LED light system.
Yeah.
So we have more control over light than we've ever had. And then in here, we've got cameras with teleprompters and monitors that you can work into the shot. And so, I mean, it's just so versatile. I feel like I come in every day to a blank palette. And it's like, what colors do I want to use?
Yeah.
And what do I want to paint today?
What do you want to create today?
And what I get to do is turn to the community and say, what would you like to paint today?
Right, yes.
And that's my favorite part.
And I think it is cool because you get to facilitate everybody else being in the spotlight, which is something really unique about FPTV. So let's say there's viewers out there right now who are curious to learn more. What's your website? And then also, where are you located? I think that's a big one. People
Sure.
might struggle finding your physical location.
Thank you. Our address is 101 West Rock Street. We're 1 block south of the Fayetteville Square. Right across from the police station is where the television center is. And then our website is faypublic.tv. And you can go there to find our class materials. You can watch our orientation video online. You can create an account. You click that login button, and then you can create an account with us, and you can start signing up for classes and checking out gear and all that stuff through our online portal. So faypublic.tv.
That's perfect. Anything else that we would need to know? We can see your passion and how you are an artist here in this space. What else do we need to know before we let you go, Dan?
I would just encourage everyone to give it a try. If you're thinking about it, reach out to us. We're happy to just have the conversation with you. It's not like you have to do it, but I know that there are people out there who are like, I wish I had the time to do that, or I don't even really know what I would do. And I would encourage you to take the leap. Give us a call. We would be happy to help you make your video ideas a reality.
Yes, you heard it here. Take the leap, folks. Take the leap. Give FPTV a call. They do great stuff. And stay with us. We've got more happening later.
Celebrating 10 seasons all year long on Later with Jason Suel. Our musical guest brought to you by Walton Arts Center. Walton Arts Center, presenting the West Street Live series.
And now with a festive medley to make your spirits bright, it's the Later Band. welcome back, everybody. Haley Harridge is down here at our chef's table.
And look at how festive our chef's table is.
I know, it's so minty down here.
Ooh.
What have you brought for us? This is a lot. Tell us what we're
So
going to do.
we are making double chocolate chip peppermint crinkle cookies.
Double
Okay.
Yes.
Trinklet peppermint. That's a lot. So,
It's a mouthful.
so double chocolate,
yes.
peppermint. What's the crinkle? Where's the crinkle element?
So
come
just
into
like
play?
the classic crinkle cookie when you have like the powdered sugar and like when it bakes
that
in the
what this
oven.
stuff is?
Oh, yeah.
there we go. Oh, yeah. Rub it
Yeah,
on your
that's
teeth.
powdered sugar.
Perfect. Love it. Okay. So this looks like the finished product, but how do we get here? Where do we start?
Yeah, so you make the cookie base first, and that's what we have here. These are our dough
These are
balls.
cookies?
Yeah.
Go for it, Bo.
Delicious. It kind of tastes fudgy. Yeah.
Oh, is this not the finished cookie?
No.
Okay. I see. So you
to
just
start.
like
Yeah.
Just to
stick a
start.
peppermint in it?
Yeah, there you
and
go.
Then we're
That's
done?
it.
Is that how it works? How do we
I
do
mean,
it?
it tastes just as good that way, honestly.
So you start here with this as your base,
Yes,
right?
this
And
is the base of our cookie. So,
my
you can take
handful.
one
You do it, Jason.
and you can just toss it right in
Toss
your
it in
powdered
here?
sugar.
Okay.
Okay.
And cover the whole thing. Just get it really messy.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Does it need to be?
Delicious.
Is there a particular thickness that you need? Is like no
You
C-no
can kind
chocolate?
of like shake it off like that. Yeah. Just kind of make it look
off.
like a snowball there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we put them back.
perfect.
Thanks.
Yes.
Look at
And
that.
then what about all this crushed up like peppermint?
So the peppermint is really just like a decoration for after the cookies are baked.
Okay.
You want to make sure not to put those on the cookie.
Okay, so you're not
before they're-
baking the
Yes,
peppermint.
because
Got
it'll
it.
just
Okay.
melt all
turn it
over.
into,
You
like-
don't want that.
Armor.
Right.
Peppermint armor.
Okay. But to get it like in
Yes.
this state, you start out like this? Is that what we're doing? You double
So
bag it?
to get this crushed peppermint, you can buy it like that, but it's more fun just to,
Yeah.
take a
To-
whacker
To
here.
beat it with a hammer.
Get the whole family involved.
Yeah,
Right?
and I like to
Just be
double
like,
bag it just in case
Happy
it like
holidays,
busts through.
Mom. Thanks for coming down. Yeah.
You've made that's now into a fine powder.
Yeah. I was just channeling my holiday spirit.
Yes, I know. Family,
And
holidays.
get your aprons dirty, just
Yes,
dust
I know.
the powdered
Gotta-
sugar.
Now it looks like we've done something.
Yeah.
with
No,
the
it's
aprons,
like
Bo.
this is the
Finally.
trick where you like you go into the kitchen and you go, I have made these cookies
Yeah.
all
Yes, I've been working
day
on this
Been
long.
slaving.
Day long. I love it. Okay, so you've got your cookies. Do they go
Yes.
in the oven like
They
this?
do. So
Okay.
you place them on your cookie sheet
Mm-hmm.
with some like parchment paper and you bake them for about 10 minutes. And after they're baked, you let them cool just a little bit, and
Right.
you can sprinkle a little more powdered sugar if you'd like. And then once they're cooled, that's when you can add like your little
Add the
peppermints just for decoration on your platter.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
and-
have any like pro tips on idiots like me to like make them look perfect every
Yes.
time?
Okay. So really, with any cookies, if you want them all to be uniform, a lot of times when they come out of the oven, they're kind of all like
Globs.
wonky and
Yes.
globs, and they're not like
They're all
perfect.
different, yeah.
So you can just get a clear glass like this, and when they're
Everybody
still
should have a pint glass.
warm out of the oven, you just put it right on the cookie. So we can kind of practice with this one.
Right here.
So say that this is hot out of the oven on your sheet pan.
Sure.
You just take a clear glass like this and kind of move it around, and then it'll perfectly form
Line
the
it out.
cookie,
Yeah.
into a circle.
That's smart.
So these are all the same.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Uniform and beautiful.
Very cool. Now, you're a pro, right? You've been on a show. Tell me about your experience on your Netflix show.
Yes, Easy Bake Battle on Netflix. It was.
Did you get to use this in the battle?
I did not actually, but I did use the back of a wooden spoon to crush up crackers because I couldn't find something
Or the
like that.
competition.
I just grabbed whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a home cook competition, and just all home cook. No one is professionally trained,
Right.
competing against each other. We're baking. We're doing appetizers, entrees.
How were you chosen?
So you had to apply for it. I've been applying to shows for like 7 years. I've got a lot of no's.
I actually applied to Survivor
yeah.
3 times. True
Yeah.
story.
Well, keep applying if you want to get on it.
So yeah, so it's on Netflix right
It
now.
is,
People
it
can,
is,
can
yes.
stream and watch you.
Yeah, it was in the top 10 for a while, and so it's an awesome show. It's just really heartwarming and fun to watch. Lots of awesome
And it's fun for
competitors.
family. I know right now it's kind of holiday time. People are at
Yes.
home. They're still watching, TV. There's Christmas movies, but this is something super fun you can watch
Yeah,
as well. Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then how do people find you on social media? You have a website. How can we find out more
so
about you?
I'm most active right now on Instagram at Hey Harridge. That's Hay, and then my last name Harridge. And also my website is just HaleyHarridge.com.
That's awesome.
easy.
Yeah, cookies in general are just an awesome gift around the holidays. If you don't know what to give to your friends or neighbors, just baking cookies. These originated with cookie tins I would pass out to friends and family years ago, and this
Right.
was always the #1 favorite cookie.
Yes.
So yes, you can just package them up. So you can go ahead and put
Pop 'em in.
some of those cookies
Yeah, I love it.
in a tin.
Great.
Yeah, and these
Here.
are just great little gifts
These
for
are
your family and friends.
And you're supposed to hand these out to family and friends. Is that
Yeah.
right? Okay, cool. I got an idea, Bo.
Family and friends.
Let's do a gift exchange.
We have gifts. Jason, I got you something.
I got you too. I love you so much, man.
Jason, you shouldn't have. What is it?
I know. You're never gonna believe it.
Cookies.
Look at that.
I
yes.
love cookies.
Same here. I can't wait to eat them. If you made these, they're gonna be delicious.
We definitely need to try though.
Yes, we will. Cheers. Should we try one?
Cheers,
Cheers.
absolutely.
Cheers with the
Yes.
cookies. I love it. All right, stick around. We got more happening later. Yes, that's our Christmas show. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, you can find us out there on your social media platforms. Send us an email over at laterwithjasonsuel.com. And before we go off into this good night, we've got to thank all of our guests, including Dan Robinson from Fayetteville Public Television.
Chef Haley, bringing it
Yes,
always.
always, absolutely. And our full-size Later with Jason Suel show band. Thanks for being our musical guest. That's our show. Merry Christmas to all.
And to all a good night.